don't know if it's a awkward one or weird one, but it's one I feel like I would be remiss. So Helen Cho from Avengers 2.
Whoa.
She is a scientist who basically heals Hawkeye at the beginning and helps create Ultron. I feel like that character was just dropped from everything, and she was incredibly smart and talented. So if I'm putting a team together, I have a healer right away. So maybe she can help Fenris.
I love that.
I like that a lot.
Yeah, in Avengers 2, they had some interesting treatments there of like Black Widow and the Doctor and all that kind of stuff. It was, I don't know, not too progressive, I guess. I don't know.
The moment I lost it on that movie was when the semi shot up into the air and was flying. And I was like, I'm done with this movie. I wasn't really done with it, but I was like, I hate this scene so much.
That was in Korea, right?
I don't even remember.
Yeah. Ultron. I do like Hawkeye in that one when he's running and he's complaining about, he's like, he's going to beat up Quicksilver.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's old. Remember that scene? He's like, I'll just run back by myself.
If I take him out now, no one will know.
Yeah. I like that actor who played Quicksilver. I wouldn't mind seeing him. He's dead, but I wouldn't mind if they kept him around.
Quicksilver's dead, not the actor.
Yeah, the character is dead, not the...
Oh, yeah. The character's dead.
I like the actor. He's dead, but...
Aaron Taylor Johnson is still alive. He's just, the character's dead. And he would have slowly lost his accent, like Wanda did throughout the films.
Hey, it happens.
All right.
Ever since Prince of Thieves and Dracula, it's just what Hollywood does.
Constant. Unlike other Robin Hoods, I speak with a British accent, or English accent.
Oh, nice Men in Tights poll.
All right. So it's my go? Oh, brother. So I never thought I'd get my first two. I thought I'd be sweating here. I thought I'd be in a lot of trouble. Y'all pulled some really interesting...
Yeah, we haven't really crossed the streams here at all. It's been great.
Yeah, I mean, y'all have made such creative picks. I have another major character, but I'll hold her back around, and I'll pick somebody more random. So then I guess I will go with Ghost Scott Adkins from Doctor Strange.
Okay.
Lucian Astor. He's the one who stabs Mr. Doctor in the back and then has the astral plane fight with him in the hospital.
Right.
And the only reason I'm adding him is because
it's in the New York Sanctum, right?
Oh yeah, in the Sanctum, and he's one of Mads Mikkelsen's major henchmen. But I'm a big Scott Adkins fan. Scott Adkins, he's one of the most underappreciated action stars on the planet. I mean, the stuff that he can do in action movies. I mean, watch Universal Soldier Regeneration, watch The Debt Collector, watch Mad Dog, watch Avengement. Ooh, that's on Netflix. Watch Debt Collectors. Watch, let's see, what else? I'm just going to name movies of his. Accident. Oh, that's so good. Undisputed.
Accident Man? Is that based on the novel?
Yeah, and it's a movie that Scott Adkins wrote.
I didn't know that they would even made a movie of it. My wife and I both read that book like 2 years ago, and we're like, this would be an incredible movie.
Aren't they going to make a sequel?
Yeah, they're making a sequel.
All right, I'm watching that tonight. I'm going to blow my wife's mind. I'm like, guess what? Oh, thank you. This podcast, worth it.
Michael Jai White is in it. Darth Maul is in it.
He is so good. Michael J. White.
Yeah, he's so good.
Remember when they made that Blade TV show and they chose Sticky Fingers instead of Michael J. White?
Yeah. It's the worst.
What was that?
And him in the Undisputed movies. So Michael Jai White and Triple Threat. I just said that very loudly. But it has Michael Jai White. It has Scott Adkins. It has Iko Uwais. It has Tony Jaa, Michael Bisping, Tiger Chen. It has some of the greatest martial arts.
It has a bad wig.
Yeah, Scott Adkins wears the worst wig I've ever seen in my life in Triple Threat. It's beautiful, but the action's amazing. So Lucian, whatever, he stabs Mr. Doctor, which I love. I know Doctor Strange, but just seeing Scotty Atz, our boy, on a big screen in a major Marvel movie,
it's awesome.
Made me very happy. So I'm going with Lucian Astor as my third pick.
Amazing.
Got to do it. Got to do the Scotty Atz. All right, so who's up next?
Adam.
Okay, so this is tough. My next two My next two picks only work if they're both picked.
Whoa.
So
Uh-oh.
Megan she's got two chances to foil me here. But my number 3 pick is Justin Hammer.
Oh, I love Justin Hammer.
Oh.
I didn't pick him because I figured he was so pickable, and I was just like, I would be crushed if someone picked him.
So here's the thing. We all know that Tony Stark is really the worst in the MCU. Everything is kind of his fault.
Just
right?
let him talk.
let me say my spiel. Now, Justin Hammer being the antithesis of Tony Stark in that, Iron Man 2, he's kind of like, I think he's dripping with potential to be an unsung hero. He could possibly be a linchpin in the next few phases of what's going on here.
He just needs to work on his bunker busters.
That's a Oscar winner, Justin Hammer.
But here's the thing. With my next pick, it'll be, I'm not going to taint it, but Megan.
This missile blows up the bunker beneath the bunker that you just blew up.
Right.
It's the best line in Iron Man 2.
Megan has a chance to ruin my Justin Hammer pick, though.
Snag Leslie Bibb in the second movie, too?
She doesn't. They got married in real life.
I know.
Yeah.
So cute.
But I think she was like, nah. Thanks, next.
I have an addendum to our animal party. The bird from Iron Man 2.
Oh.
We forgot about the bird.
Mark said that yesterday.
Yeah, I didn't put him in the list. I completely forgot about him.
Oh, for our animal.
Have all 4.
I was thinking for the animal movie, a bird would be good because it can sort of like soar around and see things.
Well, what if, because it's a Russian bird, and what if the bird's the villain? And is trying to thwart our animal trio of getting the handle back to Thor.
It's like a Bond movie?
Yeah, I was just going to say.
Oh, I love that. Yeah.
60s Bond villain, bird. Amazing.
And he's petting a cat.
All right. I'm making a list of posters to make here. Don't be a dum-dum and Homeward Bound.
All right,
okay.
Meg, who you got?
Okay, my third pick is an Iron Man character. It is Gary the cameraman from Iron Man 3, played by Adam Pally, who's just hilarious. We love happy endings.
He's a big fan.
Oh, yeah. He's a huge fan.
He's a big
facial
fan.
hair and everything.
I love that scene.
We loved happy endings, so it was great to see him pop up into this show or movie.
Right. I would say Iron Man 3 is like maybe one of my least favorite MCU movies, but scenes like that are maybe the most fun in the MCU. So it's like this real juxtaposition of like, this movie's kind of a train wreck, but there's some great moments in it.
Love Gary the camera guy.
Adam Pally has a great cameo in The Mandalorian too. He's one of the stormtroopers.
Oh, yeah.
Do stormtrooper cameos count when they're just wearing helmets? Like, I know that when JJ made his movies and like Daniel Craig was a stormtrooper and Kevin Smith was a stormtrooper and blah blah. But is it really a cameo if you're wearing a full covering?
I think so.
Doesn't he speak or he have something?
Yeah, they have lines.
Yeah, Daniel Craig does. I don't think Kevin Smith does.
Well, probably not. So no. Wait, but you know what? I was a dead peacekeeper in one of the Hunger Games movies, and I fully consider that to be.
Matter.
Yeah,
you
I consider that to be a cameo. Yeah, you can't
Mark,
take that from me. You can't take it.
No, you're not in a stormtrooper outfit.
Oh.
You can't be replaced by CG if George Lucas was in charge.
Got it. So yeah, okay, so good.
There you go.
No, that's why I watched those Hunger Game movies. I'm like, this is the Mark Hoffmeyer trilogy, as far as I'm concerned.
Don't take that from me, guys.
No, I would never. I yearn to be a dead body in something.
That would be pretty great, though, because you don't have to think about lines or do physical acting. You're just there forever.
My buddy, people were laying on the ground, falling asleep, some of these guys. And then my buddy put me in the most uncomfortable death position. So my neck and knees were just getting jacked during the scenes. So I suffered for it, man.
The only thing left to do on my bucket list is to be in an Asylum movie, like that Asylum production company movies.
Oh my god!
Spring Break Turtle Massacre.
Oh my god.
Right when I saw the Almighty Thor with Kevin Nash, there's a scene where Thor is running down an alley with 2 machine guns, and a lady in the background walks in with a baby, looks, and then she backs up, which is clearly just for a walk. She's not actually in the movie. And I'm like, if she can be in a movie, I should be able to be in a movie.
I would totally be in a Blumhouse movie in the background.
That'd be good. I want to do Snapping Turtle movie where the four of us were on a spring break and we're partying on a dock and the snapping turtle just comes out and lands on us. It doesn't eat us, but the big shell just smushes us. And then that's the whole scene.
So, Mark, this is in Canada. We have many snapping turtles. And so one time at my old house, I had my friend Dan Summer over and he's like, how long have you guys had a pet turtle? And I was like, we don't have a pet turtle. And I looked on our deck, and on our deck was a snapping turtle so big. And I was like, nope, that's just a turtle that came onto our deck. And so I went out there thinking turtles are slow and lame. And I went behind it, and that thing jumped and spun and snapped at me so quickly that I was like, oh, I'm going to go back inside the house now. And then I called animal control, and I was like, hey, can you come get this turtle off my deck? And they were like, no, we don't take those because they bite. And I was like, but that's why I'm not taking it. That's not. And he says, well, if you grab it at the back of the shell, you should be okay. And I said, no, if you grab it at the back of the shell, you should be okay. And then he hung up on me. So we Googled it, and if they bite a stick, they won't let go. So I held his hockey stick out because it's Canada. We have them just laying around.
And they fall out of trees, the branches. Yeah.
So he bit this hockey stick, and then we picked him up and put him into like a translucent Rubbermaid tote. And then I was going to walk him back to the river by our house. But as I was walking, it kept snapping, and it just happened to be like at my crotch, but it was a translucent like Rubbermaid thing he was in, and I couldn't mentally handle it, and I had to get my wife to do it. I was like, I can't do this. So we had video of my wife being the braver person and setting the turtle free.
So Super Turtle could happen.
Aren't funny to me. They bite.
So Super Turtle, the Asylum movie, could happen
if they were only like fake turtles. I don't want any real snapping turtles.
Horrible CGI. Horrible CGI.
Yeah. They need to be like, I'm talking Swamp Sharks version, like level of CGI.
Okay.
I like it. Yeah. And then Snapping Turtle versus Mutant Goose.
Oh yeah. Man, you don't even need a mutant goose.
No, Canada geese are jerks.
Yeah.
What would the tagline be for that movie?
He'll kill you in a snap.
Or what about everything's crazy, everything's okay until the turtles snap.
Yeah. This pet snapped. Yeah. These are all good. I'm interested in the goose one too.
Take you out.
I don't know what it would be.
I've been attacked by a bird before. It's no joke.
No, Canada geese are jerks, like full out jerks.
Oh yeah.
We walk a trail and there's some geese, and these two Canada goose, a couple, they raise their 5 little babies from little goosies to full size. And that's unheard of. You never hear of ducks raising their 5 ducklets.
No. Like, it's because they're training them to attack.
Yeah, all 5 survived. And when we walked by them, one always watched us like, I'm going to get you.
Well, sometimes they stand in the path and they'll chase you off to the side.
You have to go take a wide berth around them.
Well, when you go to the Metro Toronto Zoo, for every animal in the zoo, there's 5 Canadian geese just hanging around. And they're not part of the exhibit. They're just there because there's like feed and stuff around. And they like get pretty bold, and they kind of intimidate you. Like they walk by and they're like, okay, here's the fence, but like really don't go near the geese. That's really what the barrier between you and the livestock is.
They've been going to local businesses and extorting them for money lately.
Yeah.
All right, Megan.
That's what the criminals do. If you haven't paid up, they sit the geese outside of your business and
100%.
drive away the customers.
All right, who's your fourth pick?
My next pick is, this is tough. I think I'm going to mix it up. I'm going to go with Topaz from Thor Ragnarok, the wielder of the melt stick. Companion to the Grandmaster.
Yeah. Taika Waititi's friend. Topaz. She's in Hunt for the Wilder People, too. I love her. I'm going to melt them. Wait, that was your first thought? No, we don't melt them for that.
Calm down with the melt stick. Such a memorable gag.
Yeah. I love her. Oh, well, did she take your person?
She didn't.
Yes.
She didn't. So, number 4 is Eric Selvig.
Oh.
Because I feel with his help, Justin Hammer could fix the bunker breaker.
Yeah, I would say so.
Get another pick.
Wait, Megan, you got 2 back to back, right?
Yeah.
You got who?
I had Gary the camera guy and Topaz.
Oh yeah,
all right.
We just had the long Canada geese.
We went down
the
snapping.
We went down it. The Snapping Turtle Road. That would be the name of our movie production company, Snapping Turtle Road.
Totally